What the hell happened here? There's a fight. One guy took them all down with his bare hands. He's still in there.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Daniel y estamos aquí con la guapísima y talentosísima Kobe Smulders.
Look at this handsome
Kobe.
man. Look at this handsome man.
Hey,
I get
Kobe.
to just look at you.
Turn around, mister. Let me see your hands. Slowly.
What are we gonna see about Jack Reacher in this new movie that we don't see in the first movie?
I think you get to know a little bit more about him.
Okay,
His inside and his heart.
okay.
And I think you also see some more humor that he has inside that maybe now has been revealed.
How is it for you to bring your novels to the movies? Is it what you always dreamed or planned?
Yeah, I dreamed it, and did I plan it? I think not really, because if you sit down and say to yourself, you know, I'm going to write a book and it'll be made into a movie with Tom Cruise, you're delusional. You know, that's probably not going to happen. But it did happen to me, and I think it's great. Love it.
So, Kobe, tell us, what can you tell us about this new character, Major Susan?
I can tell you that yes, she is a major within the U.S. military.
Okay.
She is. She's been labeled as badass.
Yeah.
Which I will take happily, that title.
Yeah.
She's very strong, she's very intelligent.
She's gonna keep on ringing.
Thanks for tipping us off to that sheriff. When are you coming to D.C.?
The book is the book, and what I want to see is a different version of it. And so what interests me about the way they do it is what do they change, what do they leave out?
Okay.
Jack Reacher, played by Tom Cruise. Do you know, have you heard of Tom? Okay, you know Tom Cruise.
Sure.
Jack Reacher comes to meet my character Susan Turner for the first time to like take her out on a date and finds that she's in jail.
Jack Reacher for Major Turner.
Major Turner's been arrested.
On what charge?
Espionage.
He's been set up.
It was an absolute dream come true. I mean, I still can't really believe that it happened.
Yeah.
You know, that, you know, and everything about it, you know, working with Ed, who's a brilliant director, working with Tom, who's one of my favorite actors and who's this huge action movie star. And
The great thing about an action movie is that, you know, those moments propel the narrative and they help you sort of get from one place to the next in terms of the story. On the other hand, it's very hard to do anything original now in action.
How much does Reacher know?
How's it going?
I don't like being followed.
You think you're invulnerable.
That's right. Maybe I rip your arm off and beat you to death with it.
You do a very great performance, and
Thank you.
I love you so much.
Thank you very much.
Love is in the air.
I think I'm in love with you.
What?
You made a cameo in the movie. How was for you the thing?
It was a lot of fun, you know, because obviously I'm not a professional actor. That is not my world, and so I felt very privileged to be a guest in their world.
My men were shot by one of our own. This is bigger than I imagined. You ever lose anyone on your watch, Reacher?
What can you tell us about this Samantha, the role you play? What kind of girl is she?
well, she's grew up in and out of foster homes her entire life. She's very smart, very street smart, very independent. She's brave, but she's very closed off because of her prior life experiences.
I think the interesting thing about Susan Turner is she's a woman who puts her career first and is very dedicated to that. But I think throughout the film and throughout this relationship with this teenager that she gets sort of saddled with, Samantha, she sort of learns there is this side of me that maybe wants to be maternal figure to somebody, or maybe having a family is something that actually she wants to have.
What was the hardest thing for you to do in this movie?
I think the hardest thing is the balance between the drama, the relationships, and the action plot.
I'm sorry about this.
Reacher?
He's here to kill you.
I would say for me, the hardest thing to do was to find new ways to keep things fresh, especially working with Tom and Ed. They loved changing things up just to keep it new.
I think the fighting is very strong because it's I think there's a little bit of superhero fatigue in movies. I think this is just a man fighting other men in a very grounded, strong way, and I like that. But to me, the favorite part are the relationships.
You think you're above the law. But I'm not the law. So you should start running, because I'm going to start hunting.
We'd worked together 13 years before. We did a movie called The Last Samurai, and it was a great collaboration, and so is this. He's he's made a lot of movies, and he's got great ideas, but he wants to be directed.
I've been such a huge fan of Tom's for so long, and to work with him on an action movie, which he knows how to do so well, was amazing.
It's a haircut. All you guys go to the same barber?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations for your movie and your books also.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. Thank you so much.
That's all. Thank you so
Okay,
much. It was so
thank you.
nice to meet you.
And when I find you, I'm gonna kill you all.
La Mujer Maravilla, haga lo que haga. En persona, yo personalmente creo que es la mujer más guapa con la que he estado.
Se fue Angelina Jolie y llegó Gal Gadot, ¿estás
Pero
de acuerdo?
llegó de quítate, güey, quítate de aquí.
O
que
sea,
ahí te
es
voy.
la Mujer Maravilla y aquí la ponen con una pistola en la mano.